4:43 hours GMT on Monday, the 17th of February 2014. This is the first of a series of updater commentary and video reports covering the implications and some of the key evidence of the many people who have been actively engaged in defending their communities against the current floods affecting southwest of England. And this one is introducing the role of one volunteer, Sue Burrows.
And she joins me now. Very good to talk to you, Sue. So, Sue, did you listen to all that, and then you basically heard from the Defence Secretary that you had a role in shaping the government's response to all this?
I find that difficult to believe. It's been a bit of a funny old week. All I was in the right place at the right time, I guess.
And in terms of that response, how has it been operating? I've been there on the ground, as we met, didn't we, on Wednesday. What is the situation in terms of this coordination between, for instance, the military that have been sent in and people like you? Is it all working well?
It's been fantastic. If I've got to say anything firstly, I'd like to say to Mr. Hammond, thank you. From my perspective, it appeared that perhaps some miscommunication had gone on and something went wrong with the plan, and I'm hoping that he knows where that was and has fixed that so it doesn't happen again. But in terms of getting the help that we needed, thank you. It's been amazing. From the moment everybody arrived at the same time, I think we had the police, the army, fire and rescue, council leaders in a room, and just very, very quickly began to feel far more safe, that things were under control, that we weren't putting our own lives at risk going out rescuing people. The support was absolutely amazing.
Well, the thought must occur to you, Sue, mustn't it, that without that encounter you had with the Defence Secretary, it might not have happened the way it did, and you could have done with it all happening, presumably, a couple of days earlier.
There's no question about that. I think, he said it was on its way. Nobody's communicating that. It's very important communication, with local people in that situation, to say not just that it's on its way, but, when to expect it. We'd already been told the day before to expect it, and it wasn't there. So, you do start to think, is it really on its way? So you're absolutely right. It could have been done with a couple of days earlier.
And Sue, just a quick thought on the situation there. I can see the Swan there on the banks of the Thames, so it's good to see the banks. Not out of the woods yet, are you? But it looks a little bit better.
Definitely, it's much, much better. We're still only in February, so who knows what weather fronts are coming our way. So I think we can't relax just yet. But I think us as a community certainly have learned a lot, and feel if we get into this situation again, and I'm sure Mr. Hammond would support this, we would have the help when we needed it if it happened again.
Okay, Sue, good to talk to you. Sue Burrows there in the dry in Staines. Very good to talk to you, Sue. Well, Sky News has had samples from the Thames Valley tested.